Strap in and get ready. You're about to experience Talking NASCAR with Brandon and Clint.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us here on Talking NASCAR with Brandon and Clint. That's Brandon over there.
Yo.
This episode is brought to you by Twisted Tea. If you can visit their site at twistedtea.com/Talking NASCAR, you'll probably get an error code because that website doesn't exist. Twisted Tea. Get twisted. How are you doing tonight, Brandon?
I'm doing great. That was excellent. That was excellent.
Yeah.
And I'm thrilled that they've agreed to be another fake sponsor for us. And the promotion, I don't know what our listeners can win if they check out that website, but definitely give it a shot.
Yeah, whenever they activate it, I hear there's something good.
Sounds great.
So I created a segment in my head today while I was at the gym. I'm going to call it the Pace Lap.
Okay.
It's the quick question before the episode really gets going.
Okay.
I found myself doing this. I was at the gym and I went to the locker room, and I don't know where you think the story's going, but it doesn't.
I was going to say, is this going to be like X-rated? Okay.
This is a coming out story. No, I'm just kidding. So when I was picking out a locker, I pick out a locker based on a driver that I liked.
Okay.
So today I picked locker number 2 because I liked Rusty Wallace. Little known fact, my very first actual favorite driver was Richard Petty, but not for very long.
Okay.
I thought the blue and the salmon, pink, whatever, SP car was really cool.
Salmon color.
So I generally go in and check and take the number 43 locker. So I was curious if there's anything in your life where. So I also use NASCAR numbers to remember like phone numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I was curious if you do that in your personal life.
Yes, not in ways that I can share because some of them are passwords.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, no, that's fine. Okay,
but I do. But yes,
okay. I have all sorts of that, but
yeah. To this day, that is what like. There's those things. So if anyone here is trying to hack into old Brandon system, better think twice because I've got LifeLock. That's another sponsor of this show, LifeLock. Don't get locked out of your life. LifeLock.
I think that's exactly what happens.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So my topic for the night.
Don't sue us, LifeLock.
And don't sue us. Actually, quick update. Second pace lap. And this isn't a question.
Okay.
Right before we started recording, I got NASCAR 25 to work.
Fantastic.
So I've done one race, and then we came on to record. So after this, there will be more racing.
How did you do in the race?
I did 5th at ARCA.
Okay.
In ARCA's Daytona race.
Okay. There you go.
So my question for tonight is, and I have research to go with it as I like to do very early on in this podcast, but I have thus far had some form of research.
You've been rigorous.
I've been rigorous. The question I pose is the Xfinity, Busch Nationwide Xfinity O'Reilly series, I got them all, still relevant?
No.
Thanks for listening, everybody. That's not
and I guess it depends what you mean by relevant, right? And I think it is still to this day. I think it's a stepping stone for the rock stars in that series.
Needed, I think that's the question. Is it needed? Do you need an Xfinity series, or could you could very well go for truck?
Okay.
Would you remove? And again, you obviously you're letting a lot of people go. There's teams and all that stuff. You can't just remove it. But if you could you remove it? Move the truck series up, and just move ARCA.
Okay. So you think the truck series should stay because what they're doing is more unique?
I think it's more entertaining.
Okay.
Secondly, the truck series is going to a spec type chassis similar to Cup Series soon, is what I hear.
Okay.
Which also makes it make more sense stepping up, because otherwise you're going from spec type vehicle to hand built not I'm gonna say I love the hand built chassis, metal bodies, all that stuff. I absolutely think that should be the thing still. And we'll talk. In my head, there will be one really long episode where we fix NASCAR, so to speak.
Okay, sure.
But I was trying to figure out if you need the Xfinity series anymore.
Sure.
/ O'Reilly series or whatever.
Sure.
If it's actually like, what is it doing? There used to be no truck series. It was your stepping stone was
sure.
ASA to Busch Grand National to Cup.
Sure.
Right. And in that case, it was based, but at the time, the Busch cars were just Cup cars with less power.
Sure.
So it was a natural stepping stone. You climb from whatever 500 horsepower, which is what the Cup cars have now, to the 850, 900 horsepower. But the handling, the car was generally the same. I know there were differences, but for the most part, it was solid action rear end, 4-speed manual, certain tire wheel size. It was a similar car, less power, and you moved up to more power.
Sure.
So,
well, I mean, I guess the question just is, so basically the alternative would be, you're saying ARCA trucks, and then the Cup series. Okay. Yeah. Because I mean, how many cars are even in a given ARCA race? It's a much smaller.
Yeah. Honestly, you could probably get rid of ARCA, but you have to have stepping stones. Like, to me, I think the Cars Tour is a better series.
Okay.
But it's not owned by NASCAR. So if you had to go NASCAR stepping stone, you go ARCA, which is now owned by NASCAR.
Sure.
Then Truck Series, then Cup Series. I have a couple notes to kind of go with this episode.
Sure.
One of the things I looked up was how many past Busch. I'm going to call it Busch Series just for.
Sure, that's fine.
Just to clarify here, I think any of us know what that is. For how many past champions of the Busch Series have become Cup Series champions? And I want to do a quick PSA here. Look me in the eye, listeners, watchers, whatever you are.
Look me in the eye if you're listening to this.
Right. If whoever's listening to this, AI is not always perfect. Okay. I'm not against AI. I have used AI on the show, and I know that's going to lose a couple of people. Not for my research. I do not use but I started to use it for my research with this question: how many past Busch Series champions have become Cup Series champions? And it told me 3. Okay. And I was like, that doesn't seem right. Right. And then it gave me a list, and I was like, well, what about this guy? What about this guy? I'm pretty sure they won the Busch Series championship. And sure enough, the answer is actually 6. Okay. And the Busch Series started in the 80s. Don't ask me the exact number, but and so your champions that have won both. Who do you think the first champion to win? Who was the first person to win both? You think? I would have never guessed this. Honestly, this person, I didn't even know they won the Busch Series championship.
Okay, was it Alan Kulwicki?
No.
Okay.
No. He would have. This guy won the Busch Series around the same time that Alan Kulwicki won the Cup Series.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Early 90s. Okay, I'm not sure who this is.
No, I would have never. It was Bobby Labonte.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had no idea he won the Busch Series championship.
Sure.
I had no idea.
Sure.
He actually won it twice, once as himself and once as an owner.
Wow, really?
I didn't know that. Yeah, it was
an
a different
owner?
driver. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that either. It was like Labonte Racing, and it said Bobby Labonte is the owner, but it was somebody else driving. The second was Kevin Harvick.
Okay.
Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, and Chase Elliott.
Okay.
Those are the 6 that have won both. Okay. And then, so I went through the last 10 Cup Series champions and looked at their Xfinity stats. Now, the only thing I preface this with is I don't know. I didn't look up how many they won, how many races they won before becoming Cup Series racer. Not champions, but just in general becoming Cup Series regulars. because often with that, you'll see a guy who wasn't maybe not very competitive in the Busch Series, went to the Cup Series with a good team. That good team had a good Busch Series team. Then they started winning, right?
Sure.
So that it's hard to. I didn't write all that down, so forgive me, listener. So first, Kyle Larson has 17 wins in 120 races in the Xfinity or Busch Series. Joey Logano has is not a real champion in my book, but 30 wins in 179 races.
Okay.
Ryan Blaney has 7 wins in 70 races, which is surprising to me. I couldn't think of Ryan Blaney even being in the Busch Series.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Chase Elliott was 6 wins in 87 races. Kyle Busch obviously fucking killed it.
Yes.
Can I say the F word on the show?
Sure.
Okay,
why the hell not?
102 wins, 367 races. Truex, 13 wins, 104 races. So Jimmy Johnson, I'm going to pause here.
He was crap.
Okay. Yes.
I just want total crap.
I want to say, because it was bad enough that I then looked up the Truck Series for Jimmy Johnson. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say props to Jeff Gordon for picking this guy out of a heap of shit.
Yep.
And making him the champion he was.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Whether I think we agree 3 legitimate championships, 4 fake ones. Still a great career to plump that out of the garbage that he was in Xfinity and the absolute trash he was in the Truck Series. Where did he come from?
Yeah, it's a great question. He did nothing in Busch.
No, he won one Busch Series race.
And he had he's most well known for the wreck that he had in the Busch Series at Watkins Glen when the throttle hung and he hit the foam and got on top of his car and stood up like that. He's more known for that's the thing he's known for. I mean, if you're known for a wreck, that tells you something about your career in that series.
93 races in the Busch Series.
Mm-hmm.
He had an average finish of 18.1.
That's insane.
1 win. Yeah. And then that's when I saw that I was like, what? And then I was like, well, they must have plucked him from the Truck Series more or less. And then I looked, he had 1 race in the Truck Series with an average that he finished 34th in.
Did he win any races when he went to IndyCar?
No.
I was going to say, so it is so weird. He has failed. He is an abject failure in most of the series he has been in.
Like I have seen, obviously, future episode, I have seen Cody Ware's stats, and Jimmy Johnson is not far better.
Wow.
Okay. And so that's where I'm like,
wow.
I'm just sitting there. That's why I looked at that stat and I went, well, then how did Jeff Gordon find him? Like, what did he see in this guy who was finishing mid-pack or worse?
Yeah, sure.
To go, you deserve a ride in our Hendrick camp here. Yeah. By the way, now you're a 7-time champ.
Yeah.
Like, it blows my mind. I have no answers. I would love to know. I would love to see, because everybody, I've always just accepted that he was just good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where he came from.
Sure.
I knew he raced off road, but Robbie Gordon did too, and Robbie Gordon didn't win 7 championships. Robbie Gordon, I think, got in his own way, but
yes.
So yeah. Anyways, moving on from there. Kevin Harvick, 47 wins. Brad Kay, 39 wins. Tony Stewart, 11 wins in only 94 races for him. Okay. So past champions overwhelmingly have done well in the Xfinity Series.
Mm-hmm.
Minus the one outlier, but that outlier has the most championships, granted under a tainted system. Mm-hmm. So in that case of development, a good driver in Xfinity could potentially be a good driver in Cup.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of that was with similar cars.
Sure.
I don't think the new car in Cup translates to the car in the Busch Series, Xfinity, O'Reilly Series, whatever.
It's the Hugo Boss,
Twisted T,
Twisted T minor leagues system.
Yeah. It's called that minor league series. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, the minor league series. Yes.
It's called AAA of NASCAR.
So now you're arguing that the cars they're too different. for it to be a stepping stone.
I think so.
Okay.
I don't think from interviews and stuff that I've watched, there's nothing that translates from the Xfinity car to the Cup car.
Okay.
That's just from, you kind of watch Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin and these guys who will race a double in a weekend, and they'll win on Saturday, and they're like, what do you even learn for tomorrow? And they're like, nothing. Like, two totally different cars.
Sure.
So, like, I mean, to the point of you're an H pattern car, you're in a sequential shifting car. I mean, like, there's 4-speed to a 5-speed. And I think the Xfinity series has more power, which is, for the most part, not now at the short tracks, 750, but I think so. Yeah, that's my argument, is that there's nothing. You used to be able to get out and go, from Kyle Busch used to be able to sweep, truck to Xfinity to Cup Series,
sure,
because the feel was similar, up to the power, but the feel was similar. And now the feel, because if you remember when they went, so the Cup went first to Car Tomorrow. That's when they gained the splitter. For better or worse, they gained the splitter. Then the Truck and Xfinity series went after that to a new body with a splitter.
Sure.
And still, same similar-esque frames, similar feel. But now that's completely different.
Yeah.
And so if it's, I don't know what you're showcasing the Xfinity series anymore.
Okay. We need to get our subscriber count up. So for the next episode, wear something a little low cut, and then we're going to try something different.
Let's try this. Okay. If this video gets 10 likes on the next episode, I will do it shirtless.
Well, see, now we're going to have a flood of interest in this channel.
I know.
And so
I go to the gym every day.
That's exactly what we need.
Every day.
It's exactly what we need.
Does it show? Only one way to find out. Is it all dad bod? Is it muscle? You don't know. All you see is here up.
The mystery can be solved if you
give us 10 likes,
and you're like, what does Clint look like? Are there guns? What's going on? Now's your chance. Like and subscribe. If you're still with us after all of this, God bless you, for starters.
Sure.
But sure. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I think we solved a lot of problems.
Yeah, I think I don't know how NASCAR doesn't hire us after, what is this, episode 6? I don't know how we're not affiliated with NASCAR at this point.
Our time will come. It will. Well, until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Clint. Keep the wheels on the road.
Take care, everybody.
See you.
Thanks for listening to Talking NASCAR with Brandon and Clint. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Have a suggestion? Leave a comment down below. The boys would be happy to hear from you. Until next time, have a great week.